Mental health is important. If you are experiencing any level of mental distress or unease, please seek professional help. Therapists and psychiatrists are there to provide a safe and reliable space to process stress and difficult situations through various methods. They are there to provide preventative and post-care for such things. If you are experiencing a situation that requires immediate or emergency attention, please check the links below for crisis and emergency options. You can also find links below to charities that help children in need. Any help you can provide would be appreciated. Our social media, Ko-Fi, Throne, and Discord server are linked below as well. The Discord is a community gaming space with a completely optional section for Dungeons and Moogles.
All right. With that, we were discussing what happened last week with David off stream. And now it's time for the recap for everybody on stream. So last week, everyone had just finished coming out of the tunnels where they were able to save Iris from her own madness. Geraldine and Tempest had gone off on their own. Over the next 2 days, Geraldine continued to be off on her own. But everyone else kind of gathered around before the night ended, and there was drinking, there was eating, there was a good time to be had there. Iris enjoying it as well. Throughout the activities of the night, Iris had been sketching out an image to commemorate everything. That Rath used some of his tetra oil to kind of mildly enchant. It was an image that she ended up gifting to all of you to remember her by, and the enchantment allows it to be used as a spellcasting focus. You also tested out if you could shrink the instant fortress while there's furniture and things inside of it, only to discover that it will not. It has to be empty for you to shrink it back down. Then next morning, when you were testing that, you realized Geraldine still hadn't come back, so you decided you were going to wait around some more. Rath, Tempest, Pius went off kind of on their own, had conversations, and they ended up making a connection to the amygdala to speak with, in which there was discussion about how the real people, which were referenced as your other halves, kind of have their own say in things, and that's how Tempest came to have her connection to the amygdala and her warlock powers, was because of Maya inside of her. As well as the way to break that connection would be as simple as Maya just making the decision to break that connection, and reality would rewrite itself so that the connection was not there. Another one is that Tempest could just choose to leave this journey, no longer be there, and someone else would surely come along to take her place alongside Maya on the journey. During that, though, Twilight was over with Iris, and the two of them ended up going from, oh no, I don't want to do anything nasty with you, to making the biggest mess possible while being nasty together for the night. Raven showed up, and along with Rath, Tempest, and Pius, made camp somewhere else to let Twilight and Iris have their privacy. Raven found out that Rath and Tempest are in a relationship, and she is approving of the relationship as well. The next morning, Geraldine's still not around. Everyone kind of reunited. Iris heading off with Raven towards the Highroad so that Iris has a little bit of company, at least to that point, before she heads the way you came back towards Pallet. The rest of you, kind of worried about Geraldine because she's been gone for so long, decided to head out into the woods searching for her. We will get to the very last part of that, though, when we actually get back to the group. We're going to start with you, Geraldine. You had gone off alone to speak with Fulvatra, if I remember correctly.
Absolutely. So
you are free to start that scene.
Okay, so jumping a little back in time, when we all got out of the tunnel, Geraldine started to walk with purpose away from the team, using her sneak ability to just, not being seen. It's sometimes hard to not notice her, but when she wants to be sneaky, she can. And I just disappear from everyone until I found myself in a meadow, just completely surrounded by nature, no one else around, and I just wait there for her to show up, because She knows we need to talk, and she knows that it's going to be an interesting conversation.
All right. So you wait for Thulatra to show up for probably about 4 or 5 hours before you finally feel her presence beside you.
Really?
Time.
I thought you might want to celebrate with your new friends a little before we spoke. Is it really that important right now?
What friends? The one that I try to save for you, or my actual team?
All of them, I'd say. You know, they're enjoying a night together in celebration of everything they've done, including your most recent foray into those tunnels.
They should. They should enjoy their victories, and I should enjoy mine, right?
Yes, you should. You don't want to lose all shred of humanity inside of you, do you?
All the good words, all the things that I told Iris to get out of her situation that felt so profound, so heartfelt, and etc. kind of reveal the true nature right now, just between me and Tulvatra. You asked me to do something. I did. I also tried to let her be dead, because I figured maybe you wanted more bones, and maybe I was able to sneak in and take their precious skull after everyone was gone. However, they decide otherwise. She's now alive and well. How you feel about your ex roaming around again?
I'm sure she'll come back to me eventually. This may not have turned out exactly how I wanted, but I still learned some of what I wanted to.
Dear. So, about my prize. Qui pro quo.
Yes, of course. We have a deal. But what are you asking for this time?
Was it 1,000 more stories? And I get you around 200 so far. Why don't you take another 100 down?
I think I can do that.
You feel her trace her left index finger kind of from the top of your head down your cheek towards your chin as the knowledge kind of starts to take form in your mind.
Geraldine shiver, almost like this sensation is giving her kind of not pleasure, but relief. And she crack her neck one step closer. Okay, Dara, thank you. I think I want to enjoy a little bit of my freedom now.
That's fair. Until I need you again. Be safe.
Did I do?
You
And,
feel her presence kind of fade out at that moment.
I open my notebook and now hold the tiny little, I will say, wiggly lines, and sometimes I put on the top of the pages start to make sense. There are so many of them, I spend quite some time to take down 100 of them, and one of my hand, it's looking a little bit more cold, just tiny bit, almost like I finally take some of the death that my body should actually carry. 1,000 more, 1,000 stories, 1,000 victims, 1,000 bones. I look at so little when she proposed it the first time. It took me 20 years to reach 200. So Geraldine is not going back to the team right now. She's going to just be free in the woods, knowing that she took a big step close to her freedom. Even if that freedom means she's going to die. And yeah, for the next day, she will be hunting in the woods. Not for eating, she doesn't need to. Just for sport, she's going to catch rabbits and let them free, or see if she can catch some stuff. And she will kill a deer at a certain point to bring it back to the team and carefully dissect it, remove everything that she doesn't need, just to keep the meat and the fur. So when she's putting this carcass on her shoulder and start to walk back to the rest of the team, she is a little bit more disheveled and wild than she usually be. She's just trying to clean up herself a little bit, even if she's just just a little bit of the blood of the beast is sprayed on her or other things like that. She's probably have some dirt on her back because she just was crawling around the woods.
All right. As you're making your way with this carcass, you notice a figure kind of slinking through the forest. He seems to be trying to hide himself, as if he's watching someone. Not you, though.
I immediately react interested, and I will start to stalk these figures. I mean, I wasn't aware that anyone else was in the woods with us. Is this a friend or foe? Those are the kind of things that run through my mind. Yeah, so the stalker is being stalked. Do you want me to roll something?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check. This is going to be to decide whether you can carry the carcass while stalking him or if you have to leave it behind to stay hidden.
Absolutely. Just give me 1 second. Considering my bonus and etc. Where is it? Okay, 30. A 31. I think I'm quite good.
Yes, you absolutely are good to kind of keep it on you and going. After you follow him for a few hours, you recognize the area you're in. This is near where the instant fortress is set up now, not too far from the entrance of the tunnel. And you can see him as he starts to climb up one of the trees to kind of look down and watch everything that's happening in the camp.
Okay, so I gently put down the carcass, keep observing, and with the same patience of a surgeon, I just take out my rapier slowly without trying to make any sound, and I'm ready to strike because I am the one that stalked the team, and I was doing it for a good reason. This man, whoever this is, I don't trust him. So I'm just ready. If it does anything that is out of the ordinary except introducing itself, I'm going to literally just attack him no matter what.
All right. As you're watching him, he doesn't seem to actually do anything. You notice the party kind of come and go, head out. You can see as he continues to watch, Twilight and Iris begin to have like a little sparring match, removing a piece of clothes each time that one of them successfully lands a hit on the other. And eventually he kind of just climbs down and he heads off the direction that the rest of the party had wandered off to.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps watching them too through the night, even as everyone else kind of lays down to go to bed. He seems to only be concerned about watching them.
Okay. I don't put down my rapier just yet because I'm still unsure. This guy doesn't seem to need to sleep, or at least is pushing through the night. I don't need to sleep either, so it's going to be an interesting match of who's going to stay awake for the longer time, and I definitely had an advantage on that. And still as a stature, I'm just observing him, observing them. And in the meantime, I actually sometimes, with the corner of my eyes and my passive perception, understand what's going on in the general area of my my teammates.
Yeah, nothing super interesting seems to happen beyond you getting to finally see Raven, Tempest's aunt. I don't have a picture of her, but if you've ever seen Raven from the animated series Ruby, that's pretty much what she looks like. That's who she's based on.
Okay, I don't, but I will check on internet, and so I have
Here, yeah. And I have sent a photo of the man that you see. He is a Nuri, human for our real world.
Okay, so quite dress up as a member of like a pirates or anyway a sailor, someone that be at sea by what the look of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he seems to be a captain in rank based on the way he's dressed.
Do I? I mean, me and Rath have this past connected by the fact that we were both sailors and etc. on the same ship. Do I recognize this man even vaguely?
No. No, you do not.
So this is interesting because this is not someone from our past, but still is definitely someone from the sea. Okay. I just keep observing the situation getting more interesting, and the thing is, Geraldine doesn't need to do anything. She's used to wait and wait for hours, days, just even sometimes studying. She has all the time in the world. So unnervingly, she will observe and observe.
As the sun starts to rise and all of the party kind of get up, they're getting ready, they head back to the Instant Fortress. But the man that you've been watching doesn't start to follow them again. He seems to head off further into the woods.
At the point, I'm tempted. I'm not sure if I should follow him, and that can be dangerous, or should I alert my friends here? I think, you know what? One of my flaw then is like I will walk into danger if the secret I seek are valuable enough, and this is something that definitely piqued my interest, so I will follow him.
All right. As you continue to follow him, eventually he seems to be looking at all the trees, like trying to determine which one is the best for something. Eventually, you see him climb up a tree, and he begins to set a rope at the base of a thick branch and hangs it down so it almost seems to blend into the tree trunk itself.
Oh.
And he sits up there like he's waiting.
Is this practice, considering my expertise and my time at sea, is something that I can associate it to, someone that is hanging to lie down, like when you're boarding another ship, or something more like, I'm going to hang someone on this?
It looks not really like a practice used at sea too much, but it is something you recognize as kind of setting a trap, setting an easy way down to be able to get the jump on someone when they pass.
When they pass. Okay. And Geraldine, using her ability to walk on surface and her stealth, will literally just go around unseen and be ready to cut the rope. Not close to him, but when he's lined, when he's using it, just gonna cut it.
Okay.
And I wait. Because this guy just spent a lot of hours stalking and watching my team, and now he's preparing a trap. Yeah, that's not something you go around and doing it behind my back.
Yeah. So it's a couple of hours, a few hours, and then you start to hear other people, and you eventually kind of see Rath wandering through the snow. Everyone seems to be looking around. You notice Pius off a little bit in the distance. You can hear Twilight in the air being Twilight, trying to communicate across the tempest. It's like everyone's relaying information. You can tell they're looking for you. And as Rath kind of passes this tree that you and this man are on, that's when he starts to try to drop down the rope.
And I got it.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check to see if you get it cut at a time that messes him up.
Absolutely. Just dexterity, or can I use my sleight of hand?
Yeah, you can go ahead and use sleight of hand.
Okay, so in my case, I have plus 10. 26.
26. Your timing is good on that. As he starts to slide down and you cut it, and his hand continues to slide down and just hits the end of the rope, and he starts to fall. He has to roll dexterity to catch himself. He gets a 33. So he hits the ground and kind of tumbles and pops right back up behind Rath. And you see him pull his blade up and kind of point it into Rath's back. And this is where we left off last time. We're going to make a very mild errata as he speaks. What he says is slightly different from where we left it last time. My name is... I need to change my voice, mod.
My name is Lance Melbrook. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
And now we're all in the scene together, where we left off last time.
We all hear that?
No, he said it quietly. Yeah, he said it quietly enough that Rath and Geraldine hear what he said. Guys, you can see Rath and this man at this distance. In Tempest, Twilight, you don't see or notice anything at the moment.
Jess, you know what I'm going to do. So I let the other player act first.
Yep.
Rath just stands up straight. Well, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but you're welcome to try. I'm sure I mowed that at least once over, and he'll try and turn around to see who this is.
As you turn around, you do recognize this face. It's aged. The man's somewhere around 40 years old, somewhere around the same age as you. But the last time you saw him was in a little tavern when you had just gotten a job on a proper sailing ship. A man that you ran from, the man you met and spoke to in that tavern the day you joined the Storm Rider. A man that had told a story about how his father had been killed when he was a child by a blue dragonborn in the market.
Seeing this, there's recognition on Rat's face, but he doesn't say anything. Instead, he spreads his arms like a come get it.
He will take a shot at you with the rapier that he is holding.
Can I barge in and stab him from the back like I planned?
Yes, you can absolutely go ahead and make that attempt.
Because I was just waiting for him to do anything. Okay. Unfortunately, I miss. Unless... I think this is quite important. Can I use one of my plot points to redo that roll?
You can make
Would you
it a
have
hit.
advantage for stealth anyway?
Sorry?
Oh yeah, you do. You have advantage for stealth.
Oh, okay. So let me see with my advantage, and if I need it, I will use it. I didn't think about my advantage. Sorry.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Definitely. That's definitely a hit.
Let's go.
So okay, Rath. Geraldine just literally just show up behind this guy, and a rapier just passed through his back and shows up out from his stern and just in and out in just one quick motion. I don't even blink.
Does it kill him?
Let's see. I'm going to roll all my dice, and I will let you know. Consider this. I deal 85 damage as a base on top of my rolling. Sorry, guys. I'm just writing a lot of things, and I didn't think it was to doing it before. I apologize to all the viewers. And there it is.
Damn.
And not a kill, but a significant blow as the blade kind of pierces out through his front, and he falters, not following through with his attack. He doesn't turn to look at you, Geraldine, but his eyes lock with yours, Rath.
Coward once, a coward always. Killed a man for such a petty thing. Why would I expect a fair fight from you?
Don't take it on Rath. I've been following you for days. Stupid little pirate.
He does react to that statement.
What? This man, he's the pirate.
Rat's jaw kind of moves as he seems to like swallow his spit. No, he's right. He's right about all of it. Except for one thing. I didn't lay this trap. Geraldine, if you don't mind taking just a step back.
I do like a little reverence, and I just step a couple of steps back using my fancy footstep to avoid any possible attack. And just observe the scene, putting my rapier back and smiling.
Reaches down to a pouch and kind of rummages around in it and pulls out 3 vials. What are the better ones? Is it refined tonic? Is that correct?
Yep, the refined tonic.
And he'll toss them at the man's feet. Go on. You want fair?
He picks them up, recognizing what they are. And you see him kind of throw them both back. And the wound in his chest closes up.
He'll cross his arms and just stand watching him for a moment as he drinks the potions. All of this for revenge, huh?
More than just revenge. You killed my father. You looked me in the eye. We were going to join the same crew, and when you found out, you ran like a coward. You tormented the seas with the Kraken's bane. You are evil incarnate. You've left a trail of death, blood, and pain behind you.
I hate that that's good. What were you saying, Geraldine?
Oh, no, Geraldine is just kind of chuckling.
Sad to see that that's the perspective you have on it. I won't deny what me and the crew did, and I won't deny what I did to you. I feel like this is what you need to move your life forward, then I welcome you. Doesn't mean I'm going to lay down for you.
Twilight Tempest, you notice the motion down below from Rath and Pius has stopped. Something's got their attention, and you can take note of that from up above.
Tempest and I are kind of like a little. She went north, and I went south, right? Or did we kind of go in the same direction?
In generally same direction.
So she's kind of in earshot then.
I already broke off.
Yeah, of each other.
I'm heading over there.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I just swoop down.
I don't want to be seen though. I just want to watch.
Like I want to swoop down, but then like be very, very like, because I can use my cloak of invisibility, so I'll just use that, and then like, yeah.
All right. So the two of you basically perch up, stealthed. No need to roll. Lance isn't paying attention to the outside forces. He's focused on Rath. And Rath, you see him kind of take a step back and take a pretty familiar stance. It's the typical swashbuckling stance of a sailor. And he seems to be waiting for you to make the next move.
I do have a question for you, Jeff.
Yes?
Even though I can use my cloak of invisibility, wouldn't the smell that I like have, wouldn't that kind of trigger a point? So when I have to roll,
your smell's only out to 10 feet. As long as you're within 10 feet away, it's not an issue.
Okay.
As he prepares himself, Rath kind of shrugs the backpack off, leaves the 2 swords belted at his side, but doesn't unsheath either of them. Takes a kind of casual stance in the middle of the ring and gives the martial artists, come get me. Puts a hand out, one hand like almost in a pocket, waggles his fingers, come on.
You notice him take that step. He recognizes the fact that you have let him take this first move on you. Oh boy, I didn't even notice that roll, Tempest. 19's still good for self, though.
Hey, I wasn't going to say nothing. You said it wasn't necessary.
Yeah, it wasn't necessary, but 19 is still good on stealth, even with a nat 1.
I just literally can't fail.
So, Rath, he pierces forward with this first attack, and as it goes to make contact with your body, normally between all of these magic items you have and the bonuses, it would have deflected. It would have kind of bounced off, but you feel it pierce into your skin all the same.
He looks down immediately. It's actually stuck in me?
Yes, he successfully gets you with it.
Rath cocks his head. That's strange. Okay, how much damage does he do?
I am typing it up. 54 piercing damage.
54?
Yes.
Okay.
Sneak attack. Beautiful thing.
You get Okay.
Swashbuckler. As long as the enemy he hits is the only one adjacent to him, he gets a sneak attack.
Okay. Well, seems you have some kind of secret. Thought this was playing fair. Nothing?
Oh, sorry. No, it is fair. You have your magic items, your own magic. So do I. If you want to know, this blade is called the Barrier Breaker.
And what makes it so good at that?
It can pierce through any magical defense. Pierces through any armor.
Fine then. So we'll have to play like that. And he's going to take a step to the side. Sorry, trying to consider. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. And he's gonna unsheath the what is this damn thing called? I'm sorry. The ninjato at his side and take an attack with it.
All right.
It's 29 to hit.
And that hits.
Give me 1 second, because I have to pull up all this. So it's plus 7. I don't ever use this thing. I'm invoking the rune in the sword, so I get plus 7 for the Constitution modifier. I get to add spin. If this attack hits, you can also spin any and roll any number of your unspent hit die and add the total. So it's plus 6 plus 7, 13 plus proficiency. You get proficiency for that.
Was that
I'm
about
sorry.
proficiency?
I don't ever use this. What's the damage on this ninjato? It's plus 13 for my modifiers, dexterity and con, and it's 1d6 for the damage. Do you add proficiency to that? I can't remember. Or no? What?
I've got to
I don't know
double
what
check that one.
plus it is. I know I don't add proficiency, but I don't know what it's plus. The sword does it have a plus 1 modifier? Sorry.
Let me pull it up again, because I don't remember it off the top of my head either.
No, it doesn't. Okay, so plus 13, so d6 plus 13, that's 14 points of slashing damage, 2 points of fire damage, and then this thing, any number, and add it. Okay, I have d6. 10d6 and 2d8. That's another 43 points of slashing damage, and last but not least, another 9 points of slashing damage.
For a total of 68 damage. It is a formidable blow to him.
Awesome. And that is my action. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to... Where'd it go? Sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. Quicken spell, so 2 sorcery points. And I'm going to cast... Honestly, the Old Faithful, I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt because I stepped to the side. So as I stab the blade into him, I'm going to unleash a Lightning Bolt at the same time. This is cast at 5th level.
Okay. Ooh, he only got a 17 on that.
That's a failure. So that is an additional 30 points of lightning damage. And because of... Where is it? Not chromatic warding. How many ones were there? Sorry, that was 32 points of lightning damage. He cannot take reactions. And because I cast a lightning spell, he takes an additional 4 points of lightning due to Heart of the Storm.
All right.
That is my turn.
Geraldine is slowly clapping.
Sorry, I'm so sorry that took so long.
No.
So in classic rogue fashion, because he made a dex save for half damage, he only took half damage on his failure. As you see him kind of dodge and slink to the side, only catching a part of the blow.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Under his breath, not under his breath, but not exceptionally loud, just basically loud enough for you to hear.
Exactly as I expected. You still have all your old tricks.
Some you don't know about.
So, since he is not moving, he's going to get advantage, thanks to Swashbuckler, on this next attack with his rapier. 25, that hits your reduced AC still, for another 38 piercing damage.
Rat's going crazy. It sounds like he's laughing as the blade pierces into him. Is that his turn?
Yeah, that's his turn. Sorry, I had to mute and blow my nose.
Whenever he hit me, by the way, he took 17 points of fire damage from the volcano coat.
Was that for both times he's hit you, or just the second one?
I just did the second one because I forgot about it, so...
Go ahead and do the damage for the first one, too.
Oh, okay. 8 points on that one.
All right, and that's your turn again.
All right. See, I don't know... If I activate my blade song, then I don't know if that's considered magical. Okay, sorry. Rat's going to spin, getting. No, he's going to stay on the side of him. He's going to spin before he attacks, sheathing one blade and drawing the other. That's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
That is 13 points of slashing. Sorry, D6. 3d6. 13 points of lightning, 7 points of fire from the slash. And then I'm going to, as he finishes the slash and comes back up, he kind of he takes a deep breath as he does, and he's just slowly releasing, and I'm going to activate patient defense.
All right. That counts as the dodge action, correct?
Oh, wait, hold on. Is that not a bonus action? Oh, wait.
Yeah, it
That
should
might be
be.
an action. Is it?
Yeah, no.
As a bonus action.
It's a
Okay.
bonus action.
Yeah, and what was your question? I'm sorry.
That's the dodge action, right? Essentially?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. He goes for another strike, which turns into a regular attack thanks to your dodge action.
Yep.
That's painful. That's a critical.
Can I cast Silvery Barbs? I don't know what affects this guy and doesn't.
Yeah, you can cast Silvery Barbs. Wait, that would give him disadvantage. He already, right?
No.
Or does he reroll?
No, you choose blah 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 magically just blah 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 blah. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
A 19.
Okay.
That's no crit.
That's
That
no
is
crit.
no crit.
And I'll give myself advantage.
Okay. He catches
He doesn't
you for
get sneak attack.
46. Oh, you're right, because he would have disadvantage. So it counters that part. Then that's only 14 damage, since the D8 was only 7.
Same old tricks, huh? Doesn't look like you adapt very well either. Is that his turn?
He just scowls at you, and yes, turn rolls over to you.
Okay. Let's see how you handle this. And he, in an instant, I'm going to use my bonus action to teleport. Oh, he took fire damage, by the way, when he'd hit me. Where did that go? Sorry. That's another 15 points of fire damage. And I'm going to use my bonus action to teleport 10 feet on the other side of him. So I just vanished from his view. And Rath's going to clap his hands together and say, let's see how you handle a little fire instead. And as he lifts them, suddenly a ring of fire immediately around this guy is going to be cast at 5th level, wall of fire. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
30.
That's a success, so he doesn't take any damage. But he is surrounded by a wall of fire. That's my turn.
All right. He kind of laughs a little bit.
Yeah. I guess some new tricks are in order, huh?
Ooh, where is it? Yeah. Oh, dang. I didn't really give him much in the way of other things to do. Never mind. He's going to just dash right at you. Or run straight at you.
Okay, he takes 24 points of fire damage moving through the wall.
Yep. And then he's lunging at you with an attack.
All right, this is it, y'all.
21. This one does not make contact properly, as he kind of grazes your arm just barely.
No, that would hit.
You have your wisdom modifier, don't you?
Oh, because of a monk. So
Yes.
AC is 20.
I've got it calculated at 23.
I was not considering the wisdom modifier, so it should be 5 plus 6 plus 13. So 24 is what it should be because of
True.
dragon hide.
Okay, I
Sure.
miscalculated by 1. His first attack actually shouldn't have hit.
Were you?
But yeah, this
So,
one does not make meaningful contact.
Deflect this one, and I'm going to try and stab into him with my action. 30 to hit.
And that most certainly hits.
14 slashing, 8 lightning, 8 lightning, and 11 fire from the stab. And then I'm going to use another key point to, as I pull it out and kind of back away, go into another patient defense.
And tenor.
Your emotions brought you all the way here, and it seems they're not doing you so well at the end of the race.
Hey, Rath, I have a question for you.
Little busy.
What's your health?
Little busy. He's not looking good, though. I'll say that.
No. Neither you nor
Lance are looking good. As like ears.
this battle isn't over yet.
And yeah, so he gets his nice regular attack against you.
Mm-hmm.
24.
24 hits.
Yep, for 9 damage.
9 points of damage. He suffers for that blow. Oh, almost max damage. 23 points of fire damage.
He said 23?
Yep.
Okay. He's going to use up his reaction to have that damage.
Okay.
And the turn re-rolls to you.
He's looking as bad as I am, you think?
Maybe just a hair worse. But we're talking percentages for how bad you look. So depending on how much health he started with.
Rath reaches down and there's a flick of lightning as he cauterizes a wound on his side. I think it's all about to end, my friend. And then he's going to feint a right hook and then spin and try and stab. That's a natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Sorry. So, fuck me. I was not expecting that. 18 slashing, 33 lightning, and 27 fire damage. As he feints with his claw and then spins and just stabs beneath his left arm underneath into the guy.
I'm hard pressed to figure out how you could do this non-lethally, but do you want to do this non-lethally since it is a weapon attack?
No, I don't think there's anything I can do to make that non-lethal. No, he's going for the kill.
All right. As you stab into him, he tries to splutter out something, the blow causing him to cough up blood at the same moment, and he kind of just slumps forward on your blade that's pierced into his body and falls unconscious.
Pull it out and just let the body fall. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring any trouble this far inland.
Geraldine, step closer. Remove the body from you. Almost like taking out laundry. Pick the very interesting sword, put it on their side.
Be careful with that thing.
Yeah, I will. Do you want me to take out the dirty laundry?
I was actually thinking we leave him here.
Oh, return to nature.
Return to wherever he wants to go, but not with us. And Rath is going over and picking up his bag and pulling out, what is it called? A phoenix tear, I believe.
Yeah. So Pius comes over because he's still unconscious and uses, God damn it, what's the one that just stabilizes a dying creature?
Spare the dying. I was going to use it, but Pius beat me on it.
Yeah. Spare the dying to stabilize him from death.
I don't have any quarry with this man. I did him wrong in the past, and I owe him. Or at least I did. Hopefully he got what he came for. And if not, well, I've got a long time for him to seek me out.
Yeah, it's true.
Rath, you go.
He also spent the last couple of days studying and spying on you guys, trying to find the right moment to kill you. This man is not going to give up. The moment you let him leave, he will come back for you. And next time, maybe we are not going to be around. Are you sure about this?
Rath, you remember at this moment, way back when you were stuck in those tunnels where you met Scarm, and you all drew cards from the deck of many things, and you pulled that card that caused you to gain a mortal enemy that will not stop hunting you until one of you is dead or a wish spell breaks the effects.
I'll tell you what. This may be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right, he won't stop. And I don't want to put any of you in harm, him trying to get to me. But I think I at least owe him a chance.
You gave him a chance.
Well, a fair one. I don't think I'm as guilty as he says. I didn't give him a choice in following me. But I might be able to. Again, just a chance, though. And Rath has set his bag down again, and he's reached down, and he's pulled out a small selection of cards, walking over towards the unconscious man.
Geraldine is still towering over the unconscious body. Rath, it's your choice. I'm not going to interfere. However, this man tried to kill you. Again, you gave him a chance during this fight. He lost it. What's gonna come next? It's more pain, more fight. And I just step a step back, because you do you.
He kind of fans the cards out. 1 in 8 chance that it won't come to that. You can see he's kind of biting his lip as he looks down at the guy again. He slides the cards together and starts to shuffle them up. Wish me luck. And he pulls 1 card.
So, as per how it works, you have to declare the number of cards that you're going to draw before you actually draw. And right before you can utter that word, a smoke seems to come out of Pius's head. And you see the Jan that you'd previously talked with and has taken residence in his head.
I know I said I wouldn't interfere unless necessary, or I felt it was amusing. Do you still have 3 wishes, though? That contract was made.
You had me at a complete disadvantage here. I don't have any notes on wishes.
The genie.
From Glendale?
Yes,
Mhm.
from Willowdale. The one
Willowdale, sorry.
Yep, the male one that made the agreement with Pius about not interfering, following the watch, that sort of thing, has presented himself and mentioned that you do have 3 wishes because a contract was made with him as per genie law.
I don't think those are my wishes to take, honestly. Rath is looking to the group for this one.
I don't think Pius will mind.
I believe that contract, although ultimately his decision to let me be there, was made as a group. So any of you are free to claim those wishes as you see fit.
Well, that would
We
take the
wish
risk
for more
of that would take the risk out of the situation. But again, this is my fault, so if anyone should bear a burden for it, it should be me.
We're not going to let you do that. We are a team. We do this together. If you're going to take one, I'm going to take one.
I think you missed something in this conversation, Lily. Fine. Jeannie, I wish that this man did not hold this grudge against me anymore.
You see him reach down and put his hand on the deck of cards in your hand.
Is granted.
And then he kind of smokes back up into Pius. And you can see his magic has taken root in the deck of many things.
Interesting. Geraldine, did you say something? I'm sorry.
I'll just specify things. Carry on, please.
Well, we don't need these anymore. Rath puts away the deck. We should get moving. Geraldine, are you good to travel? You've been gone a couple of days.
Yes, I'm happily as a clam. Yeah, we can travel. Sorry for make you wait. How actually was stalking this one?
Probably a good thing you did. Had that been a greater threat, you would have saved my life for sure. Thank you.
Be our companion. I always be behind you.
Right, thanks again. We should go though. I don't want to be here when he wakes up, regardless of whether he still holds this grudge or not.
You think he'll be okay in this weather?
Do you
I feel
really?
like he's survived worse anyway. Here, I've been holding on to this for no reason. Rath pulls out 3 pounds of bear pelt that I had in my inventory and put it on him. There, warm as a summer day.
So Rath, when you went to put the deck back, because it's small enough, you could tell that it's 1 card lighter now.
Okay.
And add to your notes that you have 2 wishes, as he basically burned the moon card with how he did that.
Well, let's be off. Rath's gonna hobble down the road. Very injured.
I will lift this guy, dragging him to the closest, tree, pack him almost like I put him to sleep, and using this occasion to loot him for everything else he has.
Fuck yeah. There's our
Everything
road.
valuable.
Anything valuable, anything that looks interesting. No, mostly not for me because Geraldine doesn't care, but, interesting weapon, equipment of some sort that he cannot use it if it's being taken away.
Yeah, you can tell by looking. You already know that his rapier is special. It's called the Barrier Breaker. The picture didn't have it in there, but he was wearing a cloak that you can tell is a cloak of protection. The magic in it seems to be strong, and his armor is also magical. It's just basic leather armor he's wearing as a part of the ensemble. And then he seems to have some kind of lucky charm on him. it stands out and you don't recognize what its significance might be besides special to him, but it is non-magical.
I will not take that one, because if it has some special meaning, I'm not gonna take it away from him. What I'm interested is mostly stuff that he can be used against us, and armor, rapier, anything else that the cloak and etc. is going to be in the warm pelt, mostly naked by the time I finish.
Yeah.
I put everything away in my satchel and I gingerly follow the team.
Why is it every time we're alone or separated, things happen?
Probably because we're alone or separated.
Are we that intimidating together? Yeah.
Rath looks down at his bloody form. Probably not right now.
To that point, are you okay?
Not really. But I don't think we should stop for that.
Oh, if it gets bad, definitely let us know. I'm sure the hermit could pop something up to help. Oh my god, we left him at the fortress.
Oh shit, we sure as fuck did, didn't we? We gotta go back for that.
Indeed.
It would have been pretty hilarious if y'all just got back on the road and left your fortress, the hermit, and captain behind.
Fitting in for the dwarf.
So, my fellow friends, what's the next step? Do we already have a new interesting part to explore? A mission to fulfill?
I don't think so. I think we're looking for that on the road once we get back to it, that is. Unless you saw something in your time away?
Oh, I will say no. Unfortunately, I spend time enjoying a little bit of freedom.
Good.
Geraldine, Geraldine, you hear Thulbatra kind of whisper into your mind. No full presence there.
Make sure they remember they are allowed to ask me for information. After all, they did already help you. I do owe them.
Will you be so kind to give me the information? I can rely on that.
If they let you take it, fine, but it is their prize, not yours.
The intermediary. Ah, yes, I will ask them. Tempest.
Yeah.
There is someone, and I point to my head here, that wants to tell you she's available for information in exchange of the nicely job you guys have done.
Good to know. But I think we'll manage for the time being.
And speaking in my head to Tulvatra, it's not so easy. They don't trust you like I do. Better to give the information now if you want to tempt them.
I've lived long enough. I have the patience. I know they'll want the information eventually.
Oh, we all. I just smile and follow the team.
So, as you all get back to the fortress, you can see the hermit from through the open door, and he seems to be cleaning up the table right now with the rags that he would normally wear as a shirt.
Hermit, let us help. So, Twilight, you can do this magically, please. Don't make the hermit work like that.
She is so very ashamed of herself that she's like, I need a moment. And so she just kind of like takes off and runs into like a different direction and uses the cloak of invisibility.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Besides, I mean, these are rags. You can use them for cleaning. And because they're magical, they clean themselves. So it just makes all the mess go away.
It's the principle of the matter, Finn. Or, not Finn.
Yeah.
Fuck. What's his name?
Finnegan. Yeah,
Okay, yes.
you know that he is Finnegan, but he seems to still refer to himself as, like, the hermit more than Finnegan.
It's the principle of the matter, Finn. Brad's gonna
She'll
find
never
himself
learn.
a spot to sit down while the group gathers everything up.
Do you want me to track her back? You know I can track her with ease.
Just gather her stuff. We'll find her before we leave, I think.
Twilight, how far away are you going?
And we're delayed.
Huh?
How far away are you going?
She's just gonna kind of like go far away, but then she's gonna like kind of circle around and kind of hover over the fortress and kind of cast what's that cleaning spell?
Prestidigitation. You're gonna need a lot of those to finish cleaning this. You'd only clean like a 5-foot section at a time.
Yeah, she's just gonna use them all.
Right. Yeah. As you all can see as the instant fortress just starts getting cleaned magically.
But Twilight still wants to stay hidden. Does that make sense? Like, she still doesn't, like, she's still ashamed. She still just wants to stay hidden, but cleans up her mess. If possible.
In all of this, Geraldine is also dragging inside the carcass of the deer she cleaned up, and she's hanging it in what she discovered is a fridge, and put the pelt somewhere so she can later on work with it.
Rath, as you're going about everything, as all of you are, the hermit does come up and he casts a couple of cure wounds on you for a total of 60 healing.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Can I offer you a drink? Pulls out the bottle of dragon's breath.
No, I'm good. But why are you so beat up?
The past came back to haunt me, but we took care of it. I did someone some wrong in my youth, and they tried to get revenge.
It's unfortunate. Well, hopefully you did right by them now.
Certainly hope so. He kind of stares out into or towards where they left him before absentmindedly taking a drink.
All right, roll that Constitution save.
22.
22. All right, you pass. Which one are you drinking?
The dragon's breath.
Enter. Go ahead and roll a D4 and a D10 for me real quick.
D4 is a 4, and D10's a 5.
All right, 5 weeks, you get the bonus.
What is that one again? Strength Dex?
Yep, strength and dex. You are drunk, at least for the time being, though. Slightly, like tipsy.
Yep. Just absentmindedly looking out, waiting for everyone to finish up.
So it takes about another hour to finish kind of cleaning everything up, gathering up your stuff. So everyone's kind of going about it a little slow after the events of the morning. It's about 10 a.m. when you're all ready to head out. And Twilight, your invisibility has been gone for a bit now.
Well, shall we?
Let's get moving.
Brother Captain on the flying carpet. Get out of here.
All right. Do you want
Start traveling
to
back to-
follow the... Yeah, do you want to follow the path you took to get here? Or do you want to try to, like, cut the corner so you can make progress down the road by the time you get back to it? It was about a day's travel to where you're at right now.
I'm not too
I
good in the
say we
woods.
cut it.
Someone thinks they can lead us that way. Game.
We know the road's that direction. It can't be too bad. I'll lead it. Let's save some time and cut the trip a bit.
All right, give me a survival check then, Tempest.
I can only help him get at that. Ooh, not bad.
How long is long is it for the long way?
A day extra.
Yeah, it's about a day to get back to the road.
It can be rough, but we'll manage.
With your 12, you overestimate or underestimate the curve and motion of the road. After about 8 hours, you guys still haven't gone back to the road.
Ugh, why didn't I
Sure,
even
this
think to
is-
ask this? Quay, do you see the road? Honestly, I don't even know why I
Quay
didn't
caws
use
at you
aerial
and
to
heads
begin
up into
with.
the air.
That's on me. Rough morning. We literally could be using the air. I could be in the air. What am I doing? Ugh. All right, we're not messing this up this time.
Well, I know how to
Good.
actually get back to the road.
That would have been going the exact same route, but you all chose to go a different route to get some ground down it. Quay gets up there, though, and kind of sends back visual and information to you. Yeah, you can see where the road is. It's probably in another, like, 2 hours to get back to it.
Oh, how long?
About 2 more hours, and you can get back to it.
Okay. Ooh, okay, yep. Good news. We're doing well. Just 2 more hours.
All right.
We carry on. As I get quiet just to make sure I'm pointing the right way. Do I have to roll another survival, or are we gonna make it?
No, you know exactly how to get back to the road now.
Yay!
So you're dead.
I've only had 2 rolls tonight, and they've been shit.
Yeah, and you would estimate somewhere about 20 miles of travel. Like if you had followed the high road from where you left off to where you get back to it, you've probably made about 20 miles of progress with this 10 hours of journey today.
Oh, see, told you I could get us back. That wasn't so bad.
Oh, that was good. Better than I could have done anyway.
It is about 8 p.m. now as well.
Now that we're back on the road, should we stop for the night?
I don't object.
Start.
Start would be good. Alright, well, let's camp out here. I'll get a fire going.
Oh, we looking for something more on the fresh side tonight? I could probably find it.
I think we didn't. Geraldine, did I see you bring in a deer?
Yes, I took a little bit of food for everyone.
And I didn't even know if this got him off today.
It's okay. You were distracted. Now every day you see your beloved being attacked by someone.
That blade. Do you mind if I see it, actually? I'm curious. There aren't many things that can cut me as easily as that did.
I gently take it out from my satchel and offer it to you.
It down, and he'll go through the motions of casting Identify ritually.
So, it is a legendary piece of equipment. It does not require attunement, though. And its only effect is that it ignores AC bonuses from equipment.
Oh, this just goes to show as he picks it up again and is kind of looking at it. Never overestimate your enemies. And he'll hand it back over towards you, Geraldine. I could have had an easier time had I known.
It's that interesting, or?
It negates the protection magics of equipment, but I had a few tricks up my sleeve that could have given me more protection without my equipment that I thought would be ineffective against it. I almost...
Only if we knew, right?
What was that?
Only if we knew, like usual.
Yeah. I almost overthought myself into an early grave.
Oh, don't worry. Your body will not going to be wasted.
I'm laughing out of fear on that one.
There.
Oh, I'm talking about Tempest here, not me.
Well,
His time is nowhere near.
Yeah, that's the joke was between me and Rath. Anyway, I take that back. Thank you so much. I will put it away. Maybe we can, sell it, use it some other times. You never know.
you never know. Well, if there's any of that other equipment you need help identifying, just let me know. I'm more than capable of doing that. So.
Yeah, don't stress yourself too much. We have days. You
Right.
need to rest tonight. Recover from those wounds.
Kind of laughs as you say. You catch him looking down at one of the two swords on his belt, the one he rarely uses.
Catch a glimpse of that, and but unless you were going to explain, Geraldine is not going to pry, even if she is curious enough to just wonder.
Right. Well, fire. Let's get ourselves set up. Venison for supper it is.
Mhm.
And he tries to dodge out of the conversation at that point.
Geraldine just smile and start to prep, to put some meat on the fire, just to prep for you guys something to eat. Tending the fire, tending the dinner, and call you all to get closer when it's ready.
Well, I think we can all say thank you once again, Geraldine. This is excellent. Although, and he kind of leans over. Twilight's a vegetarian. Just a heads up. She can make her own meals, though. He's like,
She's an herbivore. Understand.
but either way, I'm thankful for the meal and thankful for the good company.
Mind there someday. This was an herbivore too. It's just not our natural order of things, right?
That's what I say.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't know if I just threat to eat Twilight or I was just making a point to be a vegetarian.
Yeah, he was really hoping it was not, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
There's enough threats
Well,
that
it
get
doesn't
thrown around.
explain
this-
more.
Alright, so it's about 9 p.m. By the time you all get to finish eating. Twilight, what are you gonna do for dinner, though, since all that was cooked was meat? Are you just gonna eat some good berry?
Yeah, she's just gonna. Yeah, she'll just eat some good berry, and because she knows what happened in the kitchen, even though it's clean, she's like, I'm not going in there for at least a couple months. Even though she knows it's clean, but she knows what happened in there, and she's not going to tell anybody.
Even if everybody probably know already.
Like she just, even though it's like super clean, she's like, no. You guys can eat in there. Go ahead. It's not sanitary. It's clean, but it's not sanitized.
All right, then you guys do have a few hours until you need to sleep if you wanted to do anything.
Geraldine will just sit in front of the fire until you dim down and just stay awake for the night. She doesn't need to sleep. She can just stay guarding the team and enjoy the quiet.
Twilight goes over to Geraldine and says, "Hey, let's have another drinking contest since I kicked your ass last time."
I gently pat her head and I, take out a cup. How much
Where
this
are you
time?
sourcing your alcohol from?
Huh?
Where are you sourcing your alcohol from?
My alchemy jug.
So just some wine or basic beer then?
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. So, go ahead and roll a constitution save, Twilight.
Well, how much are we betting first?
Yeah, that's what I asked you to make.
Let's go all in.
All in. Oh, I'm not sure if I can cover that. Let's say 10,000. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, let's do it.
24. Since it's, just real basic, let's see, wine, you can get 1 gallon, beer, you can get 4.
4.
All right. It's all just, pretty standard beer, nothing special, nothing super potent. And the two of you, drink and drink and drink. You can get like 8, 10, 12 glasses in. In Twilight, you don't get like knocked out drunk, but you are drunk enough, you're blackout. You won't remember these events in the morning.
So I lose?
Twilight, in the morning, you are going to wake up, your head on Geraldine's lap. She is caressing your hair gently. And she just, your money are still in your pocket. And she's just, good morning, sleepyhead.
So, no, that was nice. Can you rub the temples a little bit more?
Oh, yes, of course. I start to rub her temple just to help soothe the pain of the hangover.
So I look up a little bit. Did I win? Or did we kind of like, was it a draw?
You're always winning. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So I got an extra like 20,000.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, it's just 10. But
So we broke even. So it's a draw.
let's call it like that.
Okay.
By my heart, you always win.
Aw. Well, you're not fun to drink with.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want it more fun?
I want more of a contest.
Understandable.
It's not right now.
No, shh. Rest.
I will. This was nice.
I keep massaging.
So, backpedaling towards midnight, when you all are kind of starting to lay down and go to bed. Rath, Tempest, the two of you can hear from up on the roof. The hermit seems to have gone up there by himself as he seems to be singing happy birthday.
Whose birthday do you think it is?
That's a good question. I haven't really noticed any change in anyone's moods. I'll fly out there and ask them.
Better let me know. It's not yours, is it?
No, at least I don't think so. Not sure how much time has really passed, but yeah. I'll be back. I'm gonna flutter out there.
Twilight jumps up and she just like, okay, I'm gonna draw the most amazing cake.
Twilight, you don't notice this. You've also fallen asleep.
Oh, sad.
Twilight or Tempest, as you fly up there, the hermit notices.
Oh, hi, Tempest. Was I being loud? Am I keeping you awake?
We haven't gotten that far yet. But loud is correct. Are you singing happy birthday?
Oh, Yes. Yes, I was.
And whose birthday are we singing for? Seems like something we should be aware of.
He seems to almost get like a little sheepish, kind of shy in the moment.
Well, it's my birthday, actually. It's, one of the few things that I really remember very well from my childhood is the day I was born. I had a lot of negative reminders about it in the past, but I don't know, it almost seems like a good thing now.
Any idea how old you are?
Oh, no. I mean, somewhere around like 350, 400 years.
Oof. So it's been a long time since anyone's actually been there with you for, huh?
Yeah. I usually spend it alone, but that's what I mean by a good thing. If I weren't still here celebrating birthdays, I wouldn't have met all of you.
That's one way to look at it. Give me 20 seconds. I'll be right back. And I flutter down to window across from Rath. I'm assuming there's a window.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know,
And I'm like waving him over.
Well, whose is it?
It's his.
Oh, should we like make a cake or something?
I don't think we need to go all out, but I do feel compelled to spend a little time with him. Who knows what's the last time he's had anyone present?
Yeah, for sure.
Think you can get up to the roof?
Looks up. How tall is this thing again?
it's 2 floors, so it's about 24 feet from the ground to the top.
I hold out my hand.
Maybe from the second floor window, yeah?
Yup. Put travels.
Up to the second floor and try to like jump or like climb into the window and like jump up. And I'm gonna cast, I don't know.
I'll give that extra boost if you need it.
I'm gonna cast shield on myself as I do so that I can fly 10 feet into the air.
You do know
Alright.
that I have a 22 in strength, right?
That doesn't mean I want you helping me up here. I can do it under my own volition.
As Rath lands on the top of the roof.
Hey, I said I'd be back.
Oh, hi, Rath.
I heard there was a birthday to celebrate.
Well, kind of, yes.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Sure. What's that make you, like 1,000?
Oh, no, not that old. Maybe a little under half that.
Oh, either way, a milestone is a milestone.
While he's focused on Rath, I'm pulling out a slice of cake from the bag. The snack bag.
So you pull out an entire cake.
Holy shit, this thing went into overdrive. Alright, Hermit, you get first call on this. Don't ask the flavor. I have no idea.
So just visually, you can tell that it's like a coconut pecan icing. And
Ew.
it's not cut, so he kind of like starts like try to use his hand to cut into it.
Here, Rath takes out just a regular dagger. Maybe something a little more fine-tuned.
Yeah, as you cut it and you pull off this piece to give to him, you can see that it's a type of chocolate cake. It's German chocolate with coconut pecan frosting.
Hey, before he has a chance to bite into it, Tempest is going to try to sing him happy birthday.
Birthday to you.
Is that a performance role?
No, most people are pretty familiar with it enough to be able to sing it, without
Okay.
issues. So, but you
It's
can see him
clean.
kind of tearing up happily, as you sing to him. And he waits for you to finish singing before he actually takes the first bite.
How is it?
It's amazing. It's actually my favorite type of cake.
Yeah, that bag's pretty good at reading people. Well, here's to the next 500 then.
As long as I get to spend them with you all occasionally.
Well, we'd all have to become immortal to be able to make it that long with you.
Rat's smile actually kind of drops a little bit when you say that.
Well, I mean, if any whole group could figure out how to become immortal, it's definitely all of you.
Well, until then, we should enjoy what we have. In the meantime, do you want to go celebrate with the other two?
No, I think this is okay. Thank you, both of you. This is very nice.
Just
Rath.
look back on where you came from. Honestly, when you first were around, I'm sure we all treated you horribly. But I'm glad things could grow better.
I think whenever we first got together, we probably all treated each other horribly. I'm glad we could move past that, though. Besides, it's a beautiful night out. It's a good place to enjoy it. And he'll lay back on the roof of the fortress looking up at the sky. Is it a clear night or is it cloudy?
It's a clear night.
Just watch the stars.
Moon visible?
What?
I'm asking if the moon's visible.
Yes, it is.
You know, I used to be afraid of that thing.
Afraid of the moon?
To be fair, he had a pretty good reason.
Used to be afraid, but now I get to sit here with all of you and just enjoy it.
The other way.
I swear Twilight's is laughing in her sleep all the way down there.
Sorry.
It's kind of like snoring for her. You don't hear it most nights?
Have you seen me when I sleep? I'm like a rock.
Fair.
Not even a god could wake me up. If you don't mind, Hermit, we'll spend some of the time with you tonight before we call it.
So we just sleep up here.
Yeah, he nods and he just kind of sits there and vibes with you guys, kind of humming to himself.
Let's chill for the rest of the night.
I'm okay with that.
If we end up falling asleep up there, I'll just do the tiny hut for anyone who wants some warmth.
Fair. I swear we're just adept at the cold at this point, though.
I hate the cold, so I'd rather be on the ocean.
Yeah, so you get a good night's rest. And when you wake up, the hermit is not up top with you. And you can hear Twilight and Geraldine having a conversation down below.
Tempest would be the first one
I disappeared
to notice.
again.
Tempest would be the first one to notice, whereas typically our wounds are pretty good about recovering quickly. Raths have not at all, other than the healing given to him by the hermit the day before.
You mind explaining that?
This sword, put a hand on the smaller second sword on his belt. To use it, it can take a lot out of you. It's it allows you to strike powerfully at the cost of recovery, for a time anyway.
That seems like a risky take.
I felt a little backed into a corner with that blade intimidated me. I shouldn't have let it. And knowing what I know now, had I been more confident, then things would have turned out a lot easier for me. So I'm sorry that I put myself in danger like that, but I've learned a lesson.
I mean, I understand you had to act quickly. And though that was a fight that was supposed to be an honorable one-on-one duel, me hovering over you two that time, I would have jumped in before it got to that point.
That's kind of why I was hoping to get it done before you even showed up. I did kill that man's father.
Did you mean to?
Goes to say something and stops. I don't think it matters, and I'm okay with that.
I'm probably the best person to say this, but the actions of our past simply cannot be undone. We can only live with it
I agree.
and move on.
But you also know I believe I am where I am because of more than just my past actions. I believe in fate. I believe Risha's pulled me here, just as you've all been pulled by other agents of fate. And I felt like that vengeance was possibly deserved. So if fate wanted it to be so, then I was allowing it, I guess.
He held that grudge for so long. I'm sure he didn't truly think what would come of it if he succeeded. But hopefully now he'll have time to properly process and think.
Yeah, let's hope so. Come on, let's go see what the hell Twilight's blabbering on about.
There. Alright, let's do this.
You bring me down.
Come on.
Thanks.
I may be small, but I am strong. Fly down.
Tempest and Rath, the two of you head downstairs and find Twilight kind of laying in Geraldine's lap as Geraldine is massaging her temples.
You kind of see all this drool in my mouth, like tongue hanging out, going, kind of like a dog.
Do we want to know?
Geraldine just softly chuckle and say, "Hangover."
Yeah, hangover.
Fair enough. You got enough to get on the road.
I won. I won the drunking bet.
Yeah, it feels like we haven't had time to properly travel the road, and we should probably start making ground.
Now? I have 10 more minutes.
Oh my
start
god, and And she's important to the Angels' cause.
I think I am. I'm very important. That's why I need 10 more minutes.
I'm pretty sure it's less. She's currently important, and more, she has the potential to be important. Also, I made breakfast.
This is nice.
You made breakfast on your own?
You don't know that, Twilight.
Oh, didn't you just say
All
you
for
made breakfast?
breakfast.
Well, yeah, you know you made breakfast, but it sounded like you were saying on his birthday.
No, I said on your own.
Ah,
Yes, it's not the first time I've cooked by myself.
Cool.
Seat up, and then we can head out. We do need to make up some of this ground.
What's for breakfast?
he brings out basically just like eggs, bacon, and a big old bowl of chopped and diced fruits and berries.
I was thinking pancakes.
Don't be picky now.
Tempest, can I use your snack bag?
Eat your fruit. You have a hangover.
Uh-huh. I want some pancakes.
You know what is good for someone with hangover? Lots of fluids. So, eat your fruits.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's have another drinking contest.
Yeah.
And
You can have raw alcohol from the fruit itself.
But you just said lots of fluids.
Yeah, inside those. And I pick a pear and just push it towards your mouth.
I guess I'll take it.
can I pull out a glass of fruit juice from the bag?
Yeah, you can do that.
Geraldine, just
Yes.
force this down her throat.
I was already convincing her with the good things. Ah, I guess I'm going to follow your lead.
You guys are all trying to feed me.
It's called tough love. You wouldn't do it if we didn't care.
I feel like I'm on a throne here. Can I have another grape, please?
I just try to convince Twilight gently, but with a firm tone, to drink herb juice and to eat the fruits.
I just asked for another grape.
Why if wine and alcohol if it's not, fermented fruits? You're just taking it raw.
Yeah. Yes, raw.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Got a long road ahead of us, Twilight. You're gonna want to be ready.
So it's about 9 a.m. when you all are ready to get back out on that road. And you actually get a nice, clean 8 hours of travel without any difficulties.
Geraldine,
It's
those 8
about
hours
5
take-
p.m. and the sun is starting to set.
Okay.
What about
I was
Geraldine?
saying that I was taking notes, marking points on the road that are interesting and they can be used as a reference for travelers and other things like that. Making a, precise journal of what we are seeing and where we are going, because we are not going to use it, but further people in the future will. So
That is the hope and point of this journey. Do you all want to push it? Or do you want to just stop and rest for the night?
Push it.
Well,
Fine with either.
Sylvan's feeling better.
I want to push it.
Go
What do you
an
guys
extra,
want to do?
an extra hour into a year-long journey.
Let's carry on, but when you say it that way, it sounds long.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm fine with either. We can keep going if you want.
Alright, let's push it. 1 more hour.
All right, Constitution saves for everyone for the forced march.
Okay, interesting. Considering this is based on fatigue and, other things that technically I don't feel.
Twilight's like thinking, maybe this was a bad decision. I regret my decision.
So you still need to roll the Constitution save, unless you're immune to the exhausted
No,
condition.
of course, you're right. You're right.
What'd Rath get?
30.
All right.
Nice.
14.
Okay. The only one to fail is Twilight.
And this was my stupid idea.
Yes, you
Come on,
have a
Twilight, you're
level
the
of
one who wanted to do
exhaustion now.
this. Anything new about the hour of travel? Anything change scenery-wise?
Twilight went from
No,
yeah to fuck.
there aren't any like big changes to the scenery. but the trees and bushes, they seem to almost like droop, almost like they're sad.
Well, another hour, Twilight?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I'm
Alright.
very interested in these trees, though.
Rath looks around at him. That's your domain, not mine.
I think I want to. If you guys want to keep pushing it, I think I'm going to stay behind and really dive into the tree matter here. Something's wrong, and I need to figure it out.
We're not about to travel another hour and leave you here.
Huh.
I'll
Okay.
just set up camp. You do your thing.
Okay.
I refuse to have it my fault if she dies out here alone.
It's gonna be right over there. Let's go start gathering up everything for camp.
Okay. Setting up camp goes easily enough. You all have enough time for a rest period as well, for things like if you wanted to commune or train or anything like that. I'm guessing that Twilight wants to commune.
Mm-hmm. And she wants to really dive into what the plant is actually feeling.
What does everyone else want to do with their time?
Geraldine is going to try to speak with Tempest if she's around the camp. If she's training, I left her alone.
Not training. More so, she's just kind of probably keep it about 30, 40 yards distance. Not really doing anything.
Okay.
If you're staring at her, she'll take notice.
I will, at a certain point, do a gesture in my head, almost like asking permission to approach.
Huh. What's up? It's a peaceful night, right?
Yes, it is. I just wanted to hear your opinion on something.
Oh?
You know, she offered information in exchange for what we did for her and etc. And I'm glad you didn't accept anything, because there is always something to pay. And I gesture to myself.
You would know firsthand, wouldn't you?
Also, just to be clear on something, you know that Dara, the one that we saw in those memories?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my Patreon. Or at least what she was.
She was once human, huh?
I didn't tell you anything.
Huh. Well, let me share this in return. I definitely am always seeking answers, but I'll find them on my own terms. And that being said as well, your situation, I do feel like it is best if we can do what we can to help you proper, but you exclusively, not her.
Someone will say I took the short fuse when we were speaking through, you know. However, I'm so used to it now that sometimes I don't feel like it's as a bad things anymore. Tempest. I can enjoy a lot of things that people will never see, and everything around here will be dust. I will probably be around still collecting stories. It's not a bad way to go. Lonely. But my other option is to sleep forever. So at the moment I'm happy that you're not helping me.
Well, I'm happy to not help then. But at least stay awake for it all. Once we get to the Kindhurst Kingdom, you'll have a real story to remember.
Yes. Speaking of that, after reading your memories, I wonder, did you trust me, Tempest? Knowing that I work for them. There's no wrong answer here.
If you're asking me exclusively, then yes, I'd say there is trust there. I mean, there are factors. If people really wanted to be defensive based on certain circumstances, I'm sure many would find me hard to trust.
You are such an open book sometimes. It's difficult not to read between the lines after this tough exterior.
Are you trying to say that there's more of a hidden meaning behind my words?
Did you know what a creme brulee is?
Like the food?
Very nice, you know, custard cream with a thick layer of sugar on top. The layer is tough, it's crunchy, it's hard to crack, but the inside is soft, sweet. That's how sometimes I see you. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's a very unique analysis of things.
I'm a very unique person. Anyway, I heard, going back to my question, sorry. You said there is trust if it asks you. Was that the part you didn't say?
I'm sorry?
You know, the way you build your sentence. It was like, oh, I trust you, but they don't. But you didn't say the last part. So I'm just inquiring if I understood correctly or not.
I mean, that's Tempest's got to think for a moment here. I wouldn't really say that there is much to add to that, but I'm sure there is some question and thought from others. I mean, you came out of nowhere. You
Mhm.
connected to something questionable.
There, I'm connected to Rath in a way that maybe it's not very clear and nice. I completely get it.
You know, it wouldn't hurt to ask the others how they feel.
Yes, you're right. But at the same time, don't you think it's a little bit rude to go and face them and ask them so directly? At least with you, I know I'm not overstepping.
I don't think it would be a problem. Of course, that's a decision you have to make, but I'm almost positive they're willing to actually.
Of course, I would also say they can do the same. If they have a question, they can always come and ask, instead of trying to pry my mind like Piles did.
I mean, for starters, we could always talk to Rath about stuff. I
Yeah.
bet you he's watching now.
I bet. Alright, by the way, and I giggle about it, are you guys planning to get married someday or having children?
Ah. Oh, wow, yeah, look at the moon. Isn't it so pretty tonight? Is Rath actually watching this from a distance, or has he been ignoring it?
No, he's been preoccupied.
Okay, then no one sees that. Tempest just totally freaked out and turned red as hell.
Sorry. Oh gosh, I wanted to be a little bit noisy.
That's some serious questioning right there. That's never crossed my mind.
I mean, you love him, right?
I want to say yes,
Mm-hmm.
but given my upbringing and where things have gone to now,
Shush your head.
yeah, I swear. I just don't know if I understand what they are since it's an experience I've never had.
Mm-hmm. Listen, do you think that their happiness comes first than yours? Yes or no?
I can't say.
So you're still doubting. Good things doubt make you think. From now on, when you look at it, and sometimes you ponder if you really want to have him around, or that day you're pissed at him, or other things like that. If it ever happens, of course. Ask yourself the following question. No matter the fight, no matter the argument, do I want him in my life? If the answer is yes, you made your choice.
She looks away from you. I mean, that's a yes without question. Nothing's perfect. Nothing's easy. There's going to be issues.
Mm-hmm. And loving someone is not choosing them every single day.
Of course not.
No?
I mean, depends how you put it, but you cannot forget oneself.
No, what I mean is you choosing to love them every. That's what I meant.
Then yeah, I could do that.
So now, no, it's not the time, of course. There is a long road ahead. There's people to kill. But one day, you should try to answer those questions to yourself. As usual, it's a nice chat. And I stand up.
Geraldine, before
Yeah.
you go,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything beyond curiosity of why you care so much?
Feel those things, Tempest. So call me selfish, but at least I can live by proxy.
Okay.
I step.
Let's stay out where I was for.
I
Alright.
step close to Rath. I gently pat his shoulder,
Ah,
and I don't say nothing.
he kind of comes to. You can see he was kind of lost in like a sketch he was doing in a book that he doesn't like. It looks to be like a journal of some kind, and the page is open to. He's just drawing on it. What? Sorry. Did I miss something?
No, carry on. Nice picture.
Thanks.
Just sit down there, giving a smile to myself.
Right. Have you seen Tempest?
Over there.
Oh,
But
thanks.
can I suggest something, Rath? Wait a few minutes before you go to her.
Okay. Can I ask why? He says as he sets back down.
Oh, just chat.
Between you. Oh, I see.
Yeah, technically speaking, I'm still a woman.
Right. Okay. He seems a little bit lost for thought as he goes to pick up his book again, and Quill, the little pseudo dragon, comes kind of like crawling out from beneath his robes and just kind of sits on his shoulder as he almost gets lost in sketching again.
All right. Are we ready to move on to what Twilight gets from her communing?
Well, I just realized I don't have the spell, talk with plants. So I'm gonna have to wait till the morning to actually do it.
No, you can commune and get an answer to a question, which would be, why are the plants sad?
Okay.
But is everyone else done with what they're going to do with their hours? Okay. So,
Except communing.
Twilight, as you sit out there under the trees and work to commune with nature around you, it comes in bits and pieces, and it's not until like the end of the 4 hours where it kind of becomes clear and makes sense. But there's a spot ahead, and they're sad because their brethren, so to speak, are in a state of constant agony and torment.
And that's up ahead?
Yes.
What kind of agony and torment are we looking at here? Like magic? Are we looking at,
Literal torment in this case. Like the torment fragments just push torment, pain outright into them. That type of torment and pain.
Got it. Twilight just says to them, we'll help. We'll fix this issue.
Okay. Everyone can get to bed and get some rest then.
But Twilight does go back to the team and says there's issues up ahead, that there are like lots of like torment for these plants, and they really do need our help. Can we help them tomorrow?
That's what we're here for.
Okay.
Did you get any specifics? How much further ahead?
Probably about at least maybe 5-6 miles up ahead.
Be able to cover that tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. We have a heading then.
All right.
Question.
So,
as we lay down,
yes.
Where does, and this is like maybe to Tempest, I'm not sure who I'm asking this to. Whenever we typically bed down for the night, where does Quay go?
I'd say to like an bench on a tree or something.
He stays outside the fortress.
Honestly, probably, yeah. That's what I would go with.
That's what I always thought, kind of like sitting by the windowsill.
Yeah, that sounds pretty spot on for Quay to just be on a branch nearby the fortress overnight.
Handling to the T! Yeah!
Okay, then as we're getting ready to go to bed, and Quay goes, and I see him take his perch. Him?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, it isn't?
I assumed it was a guy this whole time.
That's why I'm asking. I don't think I ever knew.
It's her. Quay is a her.
Her? Okay. Whenever I see her go take her post, I'll kind of grab your hand, Tempest, and lead you out of ear and eye shot of Quay, if you follow.
Yeah.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I also didn't want to hide anything from you. You'll kind of look back towards that area of the fortress where Quay is. I noticed something strange with Quay once, and I've had Calm keep an eye on him since.
What is
Yesterday, Calm found Quay relaying everything that had happened to something. I just wanted you to know, and I also wanted to apologize for being paranoid about these things, but...
You have every right to be. With the information that we found, and knowing that Quay wasn't just random, none of this is truly surprising.
No, but it's good to know, that whoever sent Quay has to have that kind of communication, right? They're not just omnipresent.
You have any idea what it could be? Or just worry about the fact that it's happening?
I was just worried that it was happening. But no, I don't know what it was. It also may have noticed Calm, or me, possibly, watching it.
I'll keep an eye on her. She's definitely useful in a fight, but there's definitely moments where she probably shouldn't be around.
Just wanted you to know.
I do appreciate the heads up. A lot of things are definitely not as we thought they were.
No, I agree. And I'm trying to keep an open mind to all of this, as strange as this journey has been.
I completely feel that. And honestly, once this journey's done, I'm definitely gonna try to cut a lot of the stranger stuff off.
Once all this is
No.
done, I'm hoping to retire.
With it, that could be an idea, but I might be too young for that one.
Got a long way to go. We'll worry about that when we get to it.
And fair enough.
Do we kind of hear this conversation? Are they all in the fortress?
You do not hear the conversation. They've chosen to make it a private one.
And if Rath is done speaking, that's when Tempest will lunge for his face.
And fade to black.
And fade to black. Everybody wakes up the next day. They're rested. Twilight, you still have your level of exhaustion because that only goes away on a long rest.
No.
But you all are able to get up, get going, get breakfast in you, and start your travels down the road. About an hour of travel in, it's 10 a.m., and you notice just not far off the road, maybe like 30 feet or so, the trees and bushes don't seem to be the same anymore. They're no longer these black barked trees. Instead, they seem to almost be covered in a layer of skin.
Before we start our day, may I actually change one of my spells and actually change it to talk with plants?
Yeah. You can put slot in speak with plants on your list for the day.
Thank you. I feel like that's going to be very useful today.
GM, if I remember correctly, the first time I get here on the road, I was in a similar area, or at least there was one of the trees was similar to this. Does I remember that correctly, or am I mistaken?
No, you didn't see one, but one of the things you were told about that would be on the road is an old fortress where the plants had been turned to skin and muscle.
Yes. So, okay. Considering that, I will referring this information to the rest of the team.
Fortress. That sounds right up our alley. Do you know how far off the road it is?
Fortunately, I just heard about it. I don't have a specific locations, but we can look around.
Jess, she's gonna take Revivify off and put Speak with Plants.
Bold choice. Okay.
Since Pius has the Revivify, so she's just gonna hopefully rely on Pius for a second here.
Right. Well, Rath looks back towards Twilight. You're the one who's chummy with the plants. You think they'd tell us where the fortress is?
Well, yeah, I'm sure they would. Yeah. Let me speak with plants. Hey. She just kind of taps one, like, very, very gently, like, very delicately, runs her finger through the leaf and just says, "Hey, we're here to help. We're looking for the fortress. Can you help us?"
Double check speak with plants. Okay.
I hope
So,
same thing.
what it does is all the plants within 30 feet of you gain sentience and are capable of communicating with you. So, as what I need to ask is, you try to communicate with one of the black oaks that's right there on the edge of the road, or you go to try to talk to one of the flesh ones?
Semi-fresh, but almost like it's in the middle. Like it's not. There's
only two types of plants here. There's either black oak or a flesh plant. Not fresh, flesh with an L.
Oh, she's gonna go with the flesh.
You attempt to communicate with it, and it does not communicate back.
Okay, she's gonna go to the black oak then.
It tells you that it's about another couple 100 feet off the road. That it's just masked by the density of trees and plants around here.
100 feet, guys.
Does the fact that Twilight just got closer to one of those fleshy plants, they get any reaction from the rest of the flora? Let's call it like that.
The only type of reaction you kind of see when she approaches it is when she touches it. It seems to almost twitch like a person's arm might if you were to just suddenly tap them on the arm.
Like, it was in severe pain that's why I just left it alone.
No, fair. Okay. I just try to walk in a way that we are not, how we're gonna put it? I'm trying to stay not too close to those trees. In the meantime, we are proceeding inside. I'm overcautious, but better safe than sorry.
During the approach to the fortress, it's hard to keep any sort of distance because once the black oaks kind of change over into these flesh plants, there's only like a 3 to 4 foot gap between each one. Like, you can keep enough distance to not touch them or, accidentally brush against them while you walk.
Okay.
What's the canopy look like?
In this space, as you look up, and where normally there would be a bunch of leaves, you see like these massive like toenails and fingernails spreading out from the branches, kind of masking the entire area from above or below.
Nope, never mind. That's nasty.
It almost looks like my witch's head. I'm not going to pull it out, though, but just kind of observing there.
So, you're coming in from the south of the map that I just sent you. And I just realized I'm going to change up my stream layout a bit to actually show off maps. Holy cow. But you're coming in kind of from the south, near where G is, the fortress itself. And as you come up on this space, the plants seem to spread out more. They're not nearly as dense. You can see over to the left where F is, you can see the tent set up, and there seems to be crates and barrels of supplies around it as well.
Twilight's gonna really dive into the crates and barrels and do I keep getting things confused, like trying to find things. Is that like investigation?
Yeah, it would be an investigation. You don't need to roll. Like, you head over there and you kind of like pop them open, and they're full of salted meats, like canned beans, things like that. Basic like food reserves that are designed to last for an extended period of time.
Ooh. She takes all the canned stuff.
It also looks very fresh. It doesn't look like it's been here for decades or centuries or anything like that. It looks like, maybe a couple of months, few months old.
Hey, Tempest, there's some meat over here for you, huh? Come on.
How fresh is it?
Clean.
That is very important. I too have some standards.
The meat is still good. It is not expired or moldy or anything. It's pretty fresh.
Told you. It's fresh meat over here. Come on.
Decent habitation. Someone's been around here.
Manners, Twilight. You don't just take stuff that's been prepped without knowing whose it is.
There's a deer's leg in here just for you. I just kind of chuck it over to her. Like, take, like, I hate picking it up, going, ew, and I just kind of just chuck it over with my finger and my thumb, and just like,
I don't even
in the tent.
try to catch it.
What was that about the tent?
Asking Twilight if there's anyone in the tent.
In the what? In the tent?
In the tent.
Yeah, in the tent. This is also like a massive tent. This is like a 20-person tent.
Is it like a circus tent?
No, not that big.
I don't know yet. I'm still rationing out the food, so I'm just taking all the food. All right. Let me go take a peek. She's just gonna kind of use her invisibility cloak and just kind of walk in.
You walk in, and mostly it's things like bedrolls and everything that have been kind of folded up, put to the side. But in the corner, there is just like a singular makeshift space that seems to have various papers and notes. A quick look at them, it seems to be field reports for things that have been found and any information pertaining to an investigation that's ongoing.
She'll go back out and says, "There's a lot of papers in there. Rath, I think you would be very intrigued in this. So be very cautious.
Paper.
I haven't seen anyone there, but yeah, might be some important information for you.
I swear, I think she still thinks I'm Nick sometimes.
Okay.
You know, we can't question her anymore.
Well, if Geraldine, do you want to take the lead?
I mean, it doesn't take a genius to understand that this probably was a garrison.
Think anyone's still home?
That's the next question. And I'm point at one of the trees. Don't you wonder why the trees have flesh while there's no one around here?
I mean, I think the paperwork in there would kind of tell us a little bit. Maybe look for clues.
Yes. I didn't say no, Twilight. I was just pointing at what we already know.
One of
And I
the
just
big things to note about just kind of the visuals that you can take in, the fortress itself seems to be old and run down, like it hasn't been cared for a considerable amount of time. And from by the tent, you can also see the building in D. That building is also very worn.
okay. From our position, can we see E?
No. Now, all the trees and everything around B are blocking line of sight to that side.
Okay. So for now, I will ask Highlight to show me the papers she found, and I will start to rummage through it, try to see if I get a glimpse of anything important, or that maybe we can shed a little bit of light on what's going on.
Okay.
While you check that out, I'm gonna go see if anybody's home, and Rat's gonna go towards the fortress.
Okay,
So
over
where-
towards G. What about Tempest?
Are we actually in G or A?
You are currently in F. That's where the tent is.
Okay.
Just to reiterate, flesh trees?
Yep.
Yes, all the trees, bushes, even the flowers seem to be skin on the surface level. The leaves on the trees seem to be toenails. And the,
Hey,
what would be the actual, like,
put-
flower blooming at the top of these flowers? Like, those seem to almost be made out of hair.
I'm gonna try stick where I am. I might start walking towards D a bit, or which one's Rath going to?
G.
G. I'll start like as if I'm following, but then I'll stop and kind of start really focusing on these trees.
Okay. Twilight, what are you doing at the moment?
Well, she's gonna just put both hands down on the snow and try to just dispel the bat magic. Because she knows there's magic here. She's just gonna try to dispel it.
All right. You do not have dispel magic to do so.
I don't?
No, you have detect magic.
Oh, it looks like I have dispel on there.
Did I just miss it? Oh, I did
So
just
speak-
miss it. My bad.
I do have dispel magic.
That is your last third level spell slot currently.
Mm-hmm.
You try to cast a spell magic on one of the plants, and you don't notice anything happen in response.
Okay.
Tempest, you're taking a closer look at the plants. How so? What are you doing?
Seeing anything stand out, discernible features, maybe life radiating off of them in a way, or if it's more of just a visual.
So
Like,
there don't seem to be
are they-
any. Continue.
Like, are they breathing? Is there a heartbeat? Something.
So there's no like discernible features that would like separate them, like eyes or noses or anything like that. Like, trees have different shapes and such, and that's pretty much where your discernible features are. But as you take a close look and kind of lean in, the trees do seem to have this slight pulsing where it's out and in, out and in. You don't see any veins stretching across them, though. So there's nothing noticeable about maybe a heartbeat or something like that, which does make the skin seem eerily off because there's not even that minor look of the veins through the skin. There also doesn't seem to be any type of like bone structure.
And obviously, even though it's different, I'm sure you know that. It does make Tempest think about some past things.
Absolutely. Geraldine, as you
Yes.
start looking over the notes, the one on the very top,
Yeah.
the the
sorry.
one that's on the very top, so the first one that you actually start to read, it seems to have been written fairly recently. It has a date on it for January 26th or not 26th, 24th of this year. And today's the 26th of the year.
So a
So
couple of
it
days
is,
prior.
yeah, a couple days prior. And it seems to be information on a garden in this area. How the plants almost seem to get up and move to different locations when no one's looking.
Okay. And I just quick take a look of how far back those notes are.
They only stretch back to the 23rd. And the one from before seems to be about a church that's in the northwest of the area. That it seems to be specifically a church to... God damn it, brain. Why do you have to fail this? You should know your own deities. Hold on, let me double check my pantheon real quick to remember which deity. To Risha, actually. To the deity Risha. It seems to be very much about the plant life, and there seems to be some indication that prayers were there to make sure that the forest would stay strong and that it could create kind of a natural barrier around it back in the past when it was still in use. Which was a considerable time ago, nearly 1,000 years. Back when the Highroad was still being built as a part of the war effort between the Hunrum Republic and the Incendium Populace.
So before the whole corruption, before the whole thing started. Okay.
Yep.
Or just right at the edge. So the church is at least old enough to be here since. I cannot see it from here. Okay. So I collect those information, just collect them together, pack it back, and I say to Twilight, plants are moving around. I will be really careful. Last person was here, didn't make it. Those notes are 2 days old.
Twilight looks at him and looks at her and says, Geraldine, plants do move. They are living things. So, yes, they are to move.
Those trees move from one point to another, Twilight?
Yeah, I know. That's called the wind.
No. I mean, literally move from A to B. That's what I meant. Walking away where you don't look.
You mean they actually switch their locations?
Yes. Now you get it.
Ha. All right. Let's see here. Let's try this. I'm gonna just kind of go to. Has anyone chosen? Where is everybody else going?
Tempest is currently in the middle of F&G investigating the plants closely, and Rath is just about walking into the front door of the fortress, which is G.
Okay. She isn't gonna move far, Geraldine, but she's gonna turn on her cloak of invisibility and just kind of watch. Like she's gonna go somewhere, probably maybe at the corner of F, or you know what? She's gonna go right in between F and G, and just kind of watch.
Okay. Rath, as you head into the fortress, you can see that there are doors on most of the sides of the room, or this open area. It's a large entryway up to the north. There seems to be a room because there's a door that heads into it. There's also 2 doors in the rooms on the left side and the right side, 2 on each side. And you can see through all of the dust that's built up over the centuries leading to this point, there are an abundance of footprints and tracks from people having been walking around, but you don't see or hear anyone at the moment.
Hello? As he's kind of walking forward, he's looking for if he can tell where the majority of these tracks come and go from within here, possibly.
There seem to be tracks that go in and out of all of the rooms, but it does look like at some point every single person that may have been involved with this went to the room at the north, versus a couple people splitting off to each of the side rooms.
He'll head to that one then, slowly calling out as he goes. Hello, is anyone here?
You still don't get a response. And once you get up to the north door, you can also see that people have definitely opened this door. The doorknob itself seemed almost clean from how many times it's been touched.
Reaching out for it, Rath kind of stops, turns, and looks. Does it look like there are any footsteps going away from this door, or are they all going towards it?
All
Or can I
going
not
towards
tell?
it, none away.
Damn it. Really need to give Geraldine Captain's earring. Everyone, I found a door it doesn't appear people come out of. Let Geraldine know, please.
I'm not near her yet.
I'll start light jogging over to Rath.
Okay. So, Twilight, you
And
can see as Tempest heads over towards the fortress. And Geraldine is still kind of over at the tent at the moment.
I was actually going to say that I was going to walk towards Tempest, because I don't know what Twilight is doing. I just saw her disappearing, and
Fair
Twilight
enough.
doesn't know what I just discovered. So I was going to go and tell her.
Okay.
She was basically
S-
see if they actually moved.
So, Geraldine, you head out of the tent and you're heading over to Tempest. When you see her kind of just stop looking at the tree she's next to, and she starts jogging off towards the fortress, as if something's got her attention there.
I just increase my pace just to get behind her and just
So,
get to where she's going.
While he waits on them to get there, he'll go look at the doors on the left and the right and see if he sees any footsteps coming out of any of those as well.
yeah, there are footsteps leading to and from the other 4 doors.
Hey, oh, good. It looks like somebody told Geraldine. Thanks.
Twilight, as you see
I,
everyone head off that way, are you going to head that way? Your invisibility cloak is turned off at the moment.
Yeah, she's gonna go in there.
Oh, good. That's everyone. Look, these footprints, they go in and out of all these doors, but the one over there, and he'll point to the northern one, nobody comes out of, it seems.
Well, let's go in. She's gonna do it. She's just gonna walk over there. Well, let's go in. I don't know what all this hesitation is.
Oh, no. I'm not hesitating. I just wanted to share the information I collect before we rush into maybe a fight.
Or worse.
Or worst. And I told them about what I just discovered. And I had a couple of things. So the temple was about the nature and keeping the forest alive and, how you call it, fertile. And now, this is torment and corruption. I think that wherever he's here is still keeping the forest alive. If you twisted version of its original intent. I agree. That sounds like a lot of what we've seen from these fragments. And the last person that was here noticed that things moving. So I'm not sure, but what if to keep the forest alive, the forest needs to be fed?
The forest needs to do what?
To be fed. Like, eat you. Ha ha ha.
Geraldine just nod and not laughing at what you just said.
You mean like photosynthesis? Okay.
More like a Venus flytrap, I think.
I like photosynthesis better.
Beggars
Yeah.
can't be choosers. Where was the
Photosynthesis of your soul.
Where was the temple at, Geraldine? Do you know? Does it say, rather?
Does it say? It's
Yeah, it's the northwest of the area. So A on the map.
A. Yeah. So we are inside G. So okay.
Yeah.
I
What do you
point
think?
roughly in the direction because, of course, we don't see the map. We just have an idea of the area.
Right. Should we investigate that first, then? If that might be the root of it all.
Well, what about the door that nobody comes out of?
I think that maybe there are other clues and information to collect before we face whatever is there. So I agree with Twilight for once.
Really? Yay!
All right. Well,
Really?
we're
gonna do my stupid idea?
Sure are, Twilight. Come on.
Oh, yay! She's like super excited. She just runs to the door.
This is probably a bad idea. Everybody should get ready.
I just whisper to you, that's the reason she go first.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this plan.
Me
Okay, so
too.
you're all heading to Avon?
No,
we're going
we are
to the.
opening the door.
Yeah.
Opening the door.
Technically
Sorry,
speaking-
that's why I'm verifying.
Yeah. Technically speaking,
Yes.
Twilight is opening the door.
I'm opening the door, just like running into it.
So you open up the door and kind of just like, rush into the room. And you can see off to the right, there's like a dining area. There's a few tables set up, old worn chairs. It doesn't look like it's been used any more recently than the fortress itself. But on the west side of the room, there's a staircase that seems to head down below into a basement.
All right. Let's
And
go
now
to the
you
bank.
can hear people moving around or something moving around.
Shh. Now we should probably be sneaky.
I can use my code of invisibility.
You have anything left in that? Any juice left?
I mean,
Yeah, she's got a lot of juice. She can use it for 2 hours per day, but only 1 minute at a time.
All right, throw that on.
I am.
Let's see what they have to say for themselves then.
All right. I'm gonna go first. You guys just kind of hold back.
No, I'm gonna
Hey,
sneak
give
in
me
with-
stealth, Twilight. Anyone trying to
Oh, we
head
were
down,
sneaking
roll
in.
stealth. Twilight, you get to roll 2 stealths because you get advantage for being invisible.
What about the smell, though?
Doesn't matter until you're within 10 feet of another creature.
Okay.
I'm fucking invisible without invisibility.
How the hell are you that?
Because she got a total 32 on her stealth.
That will do it.
At best, the art of standing so still.
Twilight, give me that advantage roll on stealth.
Okay.
Berlin is still good enough.
And
I'm
yep,
trying to get out of my. Give me a second. Okay.
Rath,
There we
what'd
go.
you get on stealth?
Well, I'm gonna drink a potion of polychromy because I have 2 left, I believe. Yeah. Before,
Alright.
and I'm gonna make myself camouflage, so I have advantage.
Okay.
And that's a 24.
All right. Just got Twilight's. Hey, natural 20 for a total 26 for Twilight. So you're all good. And as you start heading down this staircase, it is made of stone. So there's no like creaking floorboards or anything, and you can all step light enough to not make any more noise than what the people down there are. And there are 7 people that seem to be scouring around the room. Searching through drawers, reading papers, things like that. And one person that's kind of on the other side of this basement area turns towards like the rest of them and just asks them, like, have you found anything? But Tempest, you very much immediately notice that that person has the crest of the Kindhurst on their clothes. This seems to be another Kindhurst unit. But all of the other people basically say no, there doesn't seem to be anything important that they have found yet while searching.
What do y'all think? What's the play?
Let me take lead, but I want to wait a moment longer to see just what it is they're doing. If they're even hostile by default, or if there's room to even discuss things.
Wait, why do you want to take the lead? What do you know that we don't know?
They're Kindhurst.
Oh, okay, be my guest. She just kind of bows and says, be my guest.
Be careful.
So for the room itself, there does seem to be some cells, like prison cells, lining the eastern wall. Clearly the dungeon space of the area. There's also kind of the area on the other side, on the west wall, seems to be lined with various torture equipment that hasn't been used in centuries. And then on the south wall, there's a couple of desks, some old chests, and even kind of like a filing cabinet that one of the Kindhurst are searching through at that moment. The one that's going through the filing cabinet is if you're sitting there to wait and kind of see how things play out, eventually ends up calling over the one that's clearly the captain. And it's quiet enough, and they're not trying to be quiet in what they're saying. They mention that the papers are hard to read because of how old they are, but it seems to be notes discussing how to harness the power of this strange purple crystal.
Does the
and
crystal... sorry.
And the captain seems to be a little concerned by that information.
Does the crystal looks like something that we know very well?
So there's no physical crystal, but from the description that he reads off of it, it does sound like a torment fragment.
I picture that. Thank you.
Do you trust me?
Who are you asking?
If
Better
you have
not be me.
above the table, who are you asking?
Mostly Rath, but referring with everyone.
Okay. Geraldine just nod, smile.
I'm about to move out into the open intentionally, but nothing weaponry in my hand. If no one tries to stop me, alrighty.
I'm just gonna like slightly just kind of not hard, but just kind of and then say just be careful, you know?
Right. You two stay back just in case they're not here or they're not willing to talk.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Alright. And I step up to walk right out into the open.
Okay.
I have a question though, really quick. Since Twilight still has her
Yes?
cloak of ability, are you okay if I walk out there with you?
I'd rather just be the two so that way you two have a chance to react.
Oh, okay.
Surprise, there's surprise around.
Surprise, there's surprise around. So you step down off the final step, and at the same moment, the captain is kind of turning back towards everyone else. And so their line of sight pans over where you've just stepped out. And they're clearly surprised that someone else is here. They kind of immediately shout as they go to draw their great sword.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
And that's where we will end tonight.
Yep, I figured.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
right time.
It is that time to wrap up.
No.
The question is, who do we raid tonight? Let's see. I can't tell what game Kelta is running tonight, but Senpai Shan, also known as Lucky Akuma, because she is on her live tuber, her flesh tuber account, she's playing Pokemon Legends ZA.
Who else?
So do we raid Kelta like we do on a regular basis, or do we want to go give Senpai some love tonight?
Kelta. I don't do Pokemon Go. I'm sorry. Or Pokemon things. But that's whatever. Everybody else.
Akuma, that's 1 and 1.
Yeah, seems like everyone
Alright.
agreed in their quiet.
So my brain's not processing. Does that mean Senpai? Yeah, we'll go do Senpai Shan.
Yeah.
I haven't rated her in forever anyways, because she hasn't been streaming at the same time. Anyways.
Is this the Pokemon person?
Yep. Is the Pokemon for the night.
Of course
let's go show her some love.
Well, we love you.
Yep, we will be back next week, of course, to continue this amazing journey. As always, thank you for being here. I love you, Kupo. Bye-bye.
Bye.